Hi, today I want to discuss conflict and conflict resolution. The ability to address conflict effectively is central to your leadership role. You may try to avoid it, but you can't escape it. So, the ability to recognize it, to understand its nature, and to bring quick, just resolutions is central to being a good leader. The inability to do so will impact negatively on your organization and may well be your downfall. Unfortunately, conflict rarely resolves itself, and if not dealt with proactively, it can become a monumental problem. Also, the fact that the majority or a good number of organizations are populated by manipulative individuals who often use conflict to cover up for their own inadequacies or lack of substance means that the sooner you master this skill, the better it'll be for you, your organization, and your team. Developing effective conflict resolution skills is essential also to building a sustainable business model. Unresolved conflicts will result in a loss of productivity, the total absence of creativity, and it will create barriers to collaboration. When it isn't faced, it will grow into resentment, withdrawal, and it will cause also factional fighting and bickering within the organization. Although conflict can be caused by numerous dynamics, for example, opposing positions, power struggles, ego, pride, jealousy, performance discrepancies, the root of most conflict is either caused by poor communication or the inability to control emotions. Leaders who don't deal with conflict will see also their best talent leave the company. As far as communication goes, if you think about the conflicts that you've faced and experienced, often they've been caused by the lack of or poor communication or misinformation. In some cases, it can be that you got good information but had no idea what was expected of you with relation to the information you received. So, clear, concise, accurate, and timely information will avoid many issues within the workplace. When it comes to emotions, a common mistake is to let them drive your decisions. So, how do we deal with conflict effectively when it occurs? Well, start by defining what is acceptable behavior in your organization. Create a framework for decision making. In other words, who's accountable for what? Encourage teamwork, champion leadership and talent development. Make sure that you have clear job descriptions so people know what's expected from them. Have a clear chain of command. But above all, clearly and publicly state what will and will not be tolerated in terms of behavior within your organization. When people know what will be accepted and not, they'll often think twice before behaving like fools. If you can, nip conflict in the bud while you can't always prevent it by looking at areas where potential conflict could occur and proactively intervening, you can prevent some from even ever arising. When it does occur, deal with it immediately. You'll minimize its severity. Another aspect that's important to keep in mind is the what's in it for me factor. This is essential to helping others achieve their objectives. If you face conflict by taking action that will actually help others achieve their goals, you're obviously going to find fewer obstacles that stand in your way to conflict resolution. So ultimately, the most important aspect when thinking about conflict is to consider it as an opportunity. Each conflict offers the potential for learning and development. If you're a CEO or an executive who doesn't leverage conflict for team development and building, you're missing out on a great opportunity. These situations can stimulate innovation and growth, so don't hesitate to use them to your favor. Well, that's it from me for today. Thank you very much for listening and tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please do click like below. If you're interested in leadership skills, development and abilities, please do subscribe to this channel, because that's basically the core objective of me actually creating it. If you have any requests for specific topics, please mention them below. And I hope you all have a wonderful week. Thanks very much for tuning in. Bye.